All right, so this is week 2 of me talking about the meditation stuff I've been doing for In Search of a Way. I'm gonna first kind of go through like each day and how I meditated, and then I'm gonna work my way into some insight and talk about how it kind of like affected me and like how I progressed as I went through the week. So to start off, my starting point was a little like different this week because last week I'd never meditated before, and then this week I kind of had some practice. It was super useful to like have done the breathing exercise stuff last week and have watched the video teaching you how to breathe, how to count as you're breathing, and kind of like get into that like relaxed state of mind. Because the ones this week didn't really talk about that as much, and they were kind of like it almost seemed like they assumed that you had a little bit of base knowledge on it, and they went right into like visualizing specific things and kind of like going into just like straight up stuff you do during like a more advanced meditation. Even though these weren't necessarily advanced, it definitely like stepped it up from last week. um, and then before I start too, this week I only did one meditation each day, just partly because these were longer videos, like both the guided meditation videos were like 15 minutes. And then also just because I had a bunch of projects and homework due this week for my other classes. So I just wanted to make sure I had free time for that too, but I was able to get in one each day, so that's good. Um, on Monday, I tried the guided meditation concerning the medicine Buddha. Um, and I did all of them around like 10 a.m., kind of like right after I ate breakfast each day. So the first one was the guided meditation concerning the medicine Buddha. That was like the 15-minute video. It was nice. I didn't like it as much as Vipassana. Just partly because it was so structured that it didn't really like give you as much freedom to kind of like think or focus on like what you wanted to focus on during the meditation. And also Vipassana was a lot more free flowing with like how much time you spent on the video. Like for example, in the first Vipassana meditation, I spent 5 minutes, then worked my way up to 10 minutes, and then did 15 on the last day. But for the medicine Buddha, I just did the whole 15 minutes just because it kind of felt like that was how it was meant to be done. Um, but it was good. I did like how they kind of gave you like images to focus on. Like they wanted you to focus on like um, Dharma and like the message of the medicine Buddha, and they kind of had like some imagery to go along with it that I was kind of like picturing in my mind as I went along, which was kind of useful because normally I'm just kind of like thinking about random stuff or like planning out like what I'm gonna do during the day or just kind of random stuff while I'm thinking about my meditation. So I did that one on Monday. Tuesday I tried out Vipassana for the first time and I really liked it. I just did it for 5 minutes on Tuesday, again right after breakfast. And then Wednesday and Thursday I tried it for 10 minutes. And then Friday I did a full 15 minutes of the video, which was kind of nice. It was nice, like each time going through the video, I kind of like found myself liking it more. And a lot of like people were saying under the video that like kind of as you got into like a schedule, it would get better and you'd like kind of get more of an effect from it, which I definitely noticed. I just felt like more calm each time after I tried it, and like I said, it was nice being able to just like think about kind of the stuff I would normally think about during meditation. Like my mind just kind of wanders, and like they play that little like bell sound during the video, and then each time they played that, it would like refocus you, and they wanted you to like think about like what was distracting you from the video, which was kind of interesting to me. And like each time I did that, I was like better able to focus after that. Um, but then I can kind of go into like some of the questions I had about the meditation, or like answer some of the questions, I guess. So the differences between these two, I'd say the guided meditation with the medicine Buddha had a lot more structure and imagery to go off of, and just a lot more of a baseline for me. It was easier to do it just because of like how it was structured, but Vipassana was kind of better for me long term just because it was nice to be able to like take it however I wanted to and be able to like kind of just like think about whatever I wanted versus having to do it exactly the same each time. So I liked how free flowing that was. Um, Also, I kind of talked about the bell chime during Vipassana. It wanted you to like refocus each time you heard that bell chime, think about what sounds or thoughts or feelings were occupying your mind, which I thought was kind of cool. Um, and then the similarities and differences between each of them. Both of them took about 15 minutes, at least when you did the full video. I didn't do it a couple times. Tuesday through Thursday, I didn't make it through the full video, but Monday and Friday I did. And both were kind of focused on like de stressing your mind. but kind of in a different way than last week. Last week with the breathing video that I did, I feel like it was very focused on like the position you were sitting in and focusing on like counting your breathing in 8 seconds, out 8 seconds. This week, kind of, I guess, like almost assumed you could either do that or it would like just kind of not worry about that as much, I guess, which I kind of liked, especially since I had practiced it last week. But yeah, overall, I definitely liked Vipassana more this week. And I feel like the progression of the meditation was really nice. Like being able to kind of like get a baseline last week and then work my way into this week, knowing a little bit more about meditation and then doing more of like the visualization and kind of like letting my mind wander during it. It was nice just being more relaxed and not being as like hyper focused during it. So I definitely enjoyed it, and I feel like I improved a lot this week. So yeah.